Hi guys, welcome to the first vlog. We're off to Washington DC with Georgia, and the reason that we're in Washington is because my parents live here. They moved out here 4 years ago, but we're actually moving back to Scotland in 3 weeks. But when I was little, I grew up here when my mum and dad had me, and then I moved here. And we stayed till I was 7, and I went back to go to school in the UK, in Scotland. We've made it into Washington. We're right in the centre of Washington, so there's the Washington Monument behind us, and we're at the reflection pool actually. So if you've ever seen Forrest Gump, that's where he does his speech with all the Vietnam veterans. And in front of us is the Lincoln Memorial. So I'm going to go up there. I'm going to try and do my first time lapse because I've never done the time lapse before. And then to the left, if you go left, there's the White House. And last time we came here, it was on a weekend, so it was super busy. And it's a bit quieter today. It's a bit nicer, but it's a beautiful day. It's not too hot. It's just nice for walking about. But then when we came last time, there was a big biker thing on. What was it called again?
I've got the same idea.
Like the
Thunder,
lightning thunder or something, where it was like tens of thousands of guys on their bikes riding around Washington.
You still see old school trips and their matching t-shirts.
Oh yeah. There's always heaps of school trips here. We came in the other day, we did the museums, and it's just crowded with lots of school children with matching t-shirts, so they don't get lost, I suppose. We were just saying if this place was quieter, it'd be absolutely perfect. But my dad works in DC in the centre, and he says when he comes in, if he comes in really early, there's literally nobody here. If you just look, like, you got the Capitol building and the Washington Monument, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And George is enjoying the sun. She was at the pool all morning, trying to soak up the sun. She's trying to get extra brown before she goes back to the UK. It's her first time in America, so I think she's enjoying the sun and the heat compared to the British weather. I just finished trying to do a time lapse. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I don't know how long you gotta film for before you put the time lapse setting to make it last for maybe 5 to 10 seconds. If people know, then maybe you can comment and help me out. That would be helpful. But we're going to go check out the Martin Luther King Memorial, and then we're going to have a walk around the Tidal Basin. And the Tidal Basin is where the Potomac River comes in and does something with the tide, and then it leaves like loads of water into the pool. I think that's how it works. So we're going to try and do that, and then we're on the hunt for some pedalos to take out on the Tidal Basin and have some fun with those. So hopefully we'll find them. Yeah, Georgia wants to find swan pedalos, so we're going to try and hunt those out and have a go at them. We arrived at the Tidal Basin.
This hat. Oh, hello.
The hat. Georgia got the new hat yesterday, and she thinks that it's keeping the heat off her head, which is making her experience of Washington much better. I have to dodge all these trees and all these branches. Look how beautiful it is. Beautiful Tidal Basin. Beautiful Washington. And we've spotted some peddlers, so we're making our way around. I think there's a few memorials down here that we'll check out too. And then I think there's swan pedalers. So are we going to get a swan pedaler?
Yeah, we're gonna get a swan peddler.
We're going to get a swan pedaler. We found a pedaler! Apart from, to George's disappointment, it's not a swan. But we found this one. And it's kind of hard work.
Wait, we got it.
George is steering. It's hard. And it's a beautiful day. What do you think your favourite part of the trip's been so far?
Which trip?
This trip?
What, going here? Or
No.
going to America?
Coming to America.
Going to the lake.
Going to the lake. Last weekend we were at Deep Creek Lake and we did lots of fun stuff like kayaking and fishing. We caught fish. Then Georgia.
He was too scared to unhook it. Oh my god, I look absolutely stupid. He was too scared to unhook it, so I had to do it all.
I was a bit of a wuss when it came to unhooking the fish, so she had to do all that part. But I was the one that caught it. So. If anyone's actually wondering who Georgia actually is, my parents during the day hire out friends for me to have to look after me and make sure that I'm happy all the time. But she's actually my girlfriend, and we met with our charity project Trust, the one that I went on my gap year with, and you can see videos from that gap year, my 12 months in Southeast Asia in the videos below. And I found her on Twitter with hashtag This Is Project Trust.
Can you actually just rephrase that?
Which was the
No,
charity.
can you rephrase that? He stalked me on Twitter. There you go.
But I found Georgia on Twitter, but then I didn't message her. We just followed each other, but that was like six months before we actually went on our year. So it's funny now, that's like nearly 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, and now we're in Washington DC, sitting on a pedaling, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, it's kind of weird to think about. We also go to the same university in New York, and I'm studying education, and Georgia's doing, what are you doing?
Do you not know what I'm doing?
I was just asking you.
English language and linguistics.
Yeah, she's doing English language and linguistics. She can speak, well, she can't speak it, but she can do sign language, because that's what part of George's course was sign language. Do you want to do the alphabet and show them?
Not the whole alphabet, no.
You do the whole alphabet and show them?
No.
Okay.
I did an alphabet.
Do some of it. Say, what does that mean?
Hello, my name is Georgia.
She's fluent. So me and Georgia just got back from the shopping mall, and Georgia got some new tops, didn't you? One new top?
On top.
One top. And I mooched around, ate some food, got Chipotle, and you got Chinese, and now we're off back home. And I hope you enjoyed the first vlog. I just want to get good practice in and learn from experiences and get better and better gradually. I'd love it if you guys gave me a like and subscribe, and I really want to know where your favourite place to go on holiday is and spend your vacations, or one of the favourite places that you've travelled to. Thanks a lot guys, and hope you are looking forward to the weekend.